Do you think the Nets should run it back with KD and Kyrie in Brooklyn?
If you can't get the right trade value, and one of the reasons why teams haven't made the moves for Kevin Durant, there have been conversations, obviously, but when the Rudy Gobert trade came across the table, when you look around four first-round picks, 5 role players, that sets a pretty high bar. So I'm looking at Rudy Gobert saying, okay, multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, good player, but I'm looking at Kevin Durant in a completely different stratosphere. KD is one of the best players to ever play the game of basketball. You can make a case that he is the best player in basketball right now. So I need that trade value and asset returns to be more than what it was for Rudy Gobert, for me to get something in exchange. So that changes the topic of the conversation if you're Sean Marks or if you're Joe Tsai. Now, as it relates to Kyrie Irving, if you're trying to force the hand of the Lakers to get you 2 first-round picks, and that's going to completely wipe the cupboard for the Lakers because those picks are coming a very long ways away from now, and that makes it difficult. So you can make the case, cooler heads prevail as time comes along, that, hey, does it make sense for us to run it back for one last hurrah, one last dance? Because if I'm looking at the talent that the Nets have acquired, from KD to Kyrie Irving to Ben Simmons to Joe Harris to TJ Warren, who gave people problems before he had his little injury, to Seth Curry, a lot of the pieces that they have, you can make a case that on paper they are the most talented team in the Eastern Conference. And I know that Kyrie will come with a lot, but if you can't get a return asset-wise for him, I'm not going to exchange him for pennies on the dollar. I'm just going to take a deal just to take it. Has to be the right deal. And essentially, he's on a 1-year deal because he opted in, and he is auditioning to get a big payday. So potentially, if I can't get return assets, I'm running back.
Yeah, I understand that. And I want to comment on the Silver thing first. This is a very bad look for the NBA where these players decide they want to bail and go somewhere else. Anthony Davis with LeBron. George goes with Kawhi Leonard. Durant bails out of Golden State, goes to the Nets. Now he wants to bail out of the Nets. These players who want to Harden a couple of times with Houston. These players who want, then he wants to get out of the Nets to go to Philadelphia. That's bad look. Fans don't like you. Sign a contract, they pay you $300 million, and it's a no. Everything is guaranteed. And all of a sudden, you decide in a year, so I don't want to be here anymore. And if they don't trade you, you're going to act like a bad guy, and they have to get rid of you. So it's a major problem, and that's a bad look for the NBA. You don't see Mike Trout signing a $443 million contract with the Angels, all guaranteed, and then 2 years in, I want to play anywhere. Get me out. It doesn't happen. The baseball player signs the contract. He stays in that spot. Pujols didn't ask out of the Angels. A-Rod's the only guy who's ever done it. So that's a bad look. The second thing is, I'm with Jay on this. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to trade Kevin Durant for a couple of draft picks? It's a very tricky situation. So you have to be, and Marks is going to get graded on the return. And now you got Mitchell wants out. Ainge is great.
Well, Mitchell doesn't want out.
But he's probably
they're saying he's open to a conversation. Yes.
Good point. I mean, it's really more the Jazz.
Wasn't there earlier in the season where he did kind of have some issues with everything that was going on in Utah?
He explored it.
Gobert, yes.
He explored it.
Yes.
But I mean, Ainge makes good trades. So Ainge made a good trade for Gobert. He's going to get a lot for Mitchell. So Marks is going to have to get a lot here for Durant and/or Kyrie. And I don't know who's going to. You got to pay him more the money, and who's going to give. What do you have as a team? I mean, maybe Miami gives up gives up Hero and some draft. What do they have?
Right.
This guy's the best player in the league when he's healthy. So they're in a tricky spot. So maybe at the end of the day, Jay's right. You do bring him back and take a run at it. I'm not sure if the fans over the river here are going to love it, but maybe you do that.
Well, if it gets a championship, they'll love it. If it gets a championship, and I know it's a big if. I do want to go back to your point, though, about players forcing their way out. Because I'm on that side as it relates to this one. Just because a player tells you he requests a trade doesn't mean that you have to grant him a trade. So I think that's something for us to pay attention to. But for a very long time, Mad Dog, teams didn't do right by players either now, right? So I don't want to build up this whole case as oh, well, look at the way these last scenarios have gone down and the players are the bad guys. The teams have been the bad guys too sometimes. So there is a delicate balance. But do I believe a player in his first year of his 4-year deal just be I don't want to be here anymore? I don't believe that.
Durant should have said, you know what, the heck with Irving. Let them deal with Irving. I got a good nucleus. Maybe Simmons comes back. I like Brooklyn. Keep my mouth shut. And then, on the heels of Curry winning a championship, for him to ask out It looks bad. And he's getting slaughtered by the average basketball fan. And does Adam Silver want a big star like that getting slaughtered? And then Durant gets involved on the Twitter, which to me is absolutely absurd. Stay off it. Go play golf somewhere. Go to Ireland on vacation. I mean, I don't understand. Stay away from the fans. You're not going to win that one. It just shows you he's too sensitive. But if you want to bring him back because you can't get equal value and Kyrie to make another run at it, whether it works or not, I can understand Jay's logic on that point.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the question. I mean, what's the relationship like between Kyrie and KD?
Nobody knows.
So, I mean, that's the question that a lot more people need to be talking about. Because if you are in a situation that you go back to those players individually and say, Kyrie, you opted in. We're getting pennies on the dollar for the one trade team that wants to work with us on it. We can't get anything in return. KD, we expect to get a lot more for you. We do want to run it back, but we need you guys to mend it. That's the question people need to ask.
Well, here's the question I have. Did he request a trade because he was annoyed that the Nets did not give Kyrie a max contract? Or did he request a trade because he realizes that Kyrie will be a distraction with only the one-year contract and he'll be left holding the bag with only 55 games that Kyrie plays? I don't know what the answer to that question is. What is that question? Does he still align with Kyrie thick and through blood? I don't know, thick or thin.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.